Have you ever wondered why, at the start of every year, we dream big, but by the end we're left with the same old results and unfinished goals? Maybe you've told yourself, this time I'm really going to do something big, but then the same fears and habits hold you back. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a scientific and practical strategy, one that can help you actually reprogram your mind in a positive way to make 2026 your best year yet. You might think brainwash is a negative word. We usually imagine someone else controlling our thoughts. But the truth is, we're all being influenced every day by social media, the news, ads, even our friends and family. All these things shape our thoughts, our habits, and ultimately our lives. But what if you could take control and brainwash yourself for success, for growth, and for making your dreams a reality? Now you might be thinking, is this just another motivational speech? Nope, I'm not just here to hype you up. I want to tell you a story, and inside it are 8 science-backed lessons that can actually help you change the way you think and act. This is the story of Arav, a regular guy whose mindset made him extraordinary. So, let's get into it. Picture a guy named Arav. He didn't have much money, a big network, or any special talent. But he had one burning question. Can I change my destiny by changing my thinking? That question started his journey. One day, Arav read a line in an old book, "You become what you think about all day long." That idea stuck with him. He wondered, if my thoughts shape my life, why not change my thoughts? But it wasn't easy. People around him kept saying, "You can't do it, you don't have the talent or resources." Over time, those words started to sink in. Arav started noticing there were 2 types of people, those who saw themselves as limited and those who challenged themselves. He asked himself, which one am I? He realized he needed to stop seeing himself as limited, so he started paying attention to and cutting out negative influences, whether it was social media, the news, or even certain people. This was his first step, filtering what he let into his mind. Science backs this up. Studies show that our environment and the information we take in directly affect our mindset and mental health. Stanford, 2018, but just changing what he consumed wasn't enough. Arav needed to reprogram his own thoughts. He started a daily habit. Every morning, he'd close his eyes, take a deep breath, and picture his future self, successful and confident in 2026. He didn't just write down his goals. He imagined living them. Research from Harvard shows that repeated visualization activates the same neural pathways as real experiences, helping to rewire the brain for success. Harvard, 2016. At first it felt fake, but over time his thoughts started to change. When negative situations came up, his mind started looking for solutions, not excuses. Arav still had doubts and fears. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? But he learned that fear mostly lives in your mind. So he made a rule. Whenever he felt afraid, he'd take a small action, like making a call, sending an email, or just reviewing his goals. Science says that taking action, even small steps, reduces fear and builds confidence. The American Psychological Association, 2017. Arav also noticed that when he was alone, his thoughts turned negative. But when he spent time with positive people, his motivation soared. So he built a small group of people who wanted to grow. They motivated and supported each other. Research shows that being part of a positive group increases dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals that boost happiness and motivation. University of Oxford, 2019. Arav realized his environment mattered too. He put motivational quotes on his walls, set inspiring wallpapers on his phone, and cleaned up his social media feed. He kept books on his desk that reminded him of his goals. These small changes kept his mindset positive. Take a look at your own environment. Does it support your goals or distract you? Start making small changes today. Arav once started a project he was really excited about, but it failed quickly. He felt crushed, but instead of giving up, he asked, "What can I learn from this?" He wrote down his mistakes and tried again. Over time, his failures decreased and his successes grew. Science confirms that learning from failure is key to growth and resilience. Carol Dweck, Mindset, 2006. Arav found that when he stuck to his routine, waking up early, exercising, reading, and working on his goals, his productivity soared. When he broke his routine, his motivation dropped. So he made a rule. No matter what, he'd work on his goals for at least 1 hour every day. Research shows that consistent routines help form habits and make success automatic. James Clear, Atomic Habits, 2018. As Arav grew, he realized that goals alone weren't enough. He needed a bigger reason, a purpose. He wanted to succeed, not just for himself, but for his family and community. This sense of purpose gave him energy and motivation even on tough days. Science says that having a sense of purpose increases motivation and resilience. Yale University 2020. Let me share a specific moment from Arav's journey. After his first big failure, he almost quit. But one evening, while talking to a friend from his new community, he realized he wasn't alone. They shared their own failures and encouraged him to try again. That night, Arav decided to give his dream one more shot. That was the turning point that changed everything. So what about you? If you want to really reprogram your mind for success in 2026, start with these 8 steps. Filter your inputs, visualize your goals, take action even when you're scared, build a positive community, design your environment for success, see failure as feedback, stick to a routine and find your purpose. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, start small and keep moving forward. Your thoughts create your reality. Change your thoughts and you'll change your life. Which lesson are you going to start with today? Drop a comment below and let's support each other's journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more practical strategies to make 2026 your breakthrough year.